Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Well, this is game number 13 that I'm actually casting today, and unfortunately none of the others actually made it onto my channel because they were just horrible. People, what kind of games are you sending to me here? If you call your game best Pantheon game ever, or epic singed game, or something like that, then I at least assume you know what you're doing with your champion. And hopefully this one will be better. It has an excellent description of what's going to happen in the game title. And we will see if they actually didn't lie. So we are watching Malzahar today. And what I wanted to point out is the double smite. Shaco and Warwick both have smite. And that means they're up to something. And what they're up to, we will see. I'm assuming they will go for a level 1 dragon. Dragon spawning at 2 minutes 30 or something like that. Which means that Shaco can start planting his boxes from 1 minute onwards. Because the boxes only last for a minute and a half. And every box he places before that is not going to work on the dragon. So he probably knows better than I do. So maybe it's 125 because he placed it at 55. So it might actually spawn just in time. So the enemy does spot that there are people here. I'm not actually sure about the range, but I think they can see some people standing around here. So Warwick and Shaco apparently duo queue because they worked out this strategy, which actually isn't a very good strategy, just so you know. So you can try this, but yeah, it's 2:30, so actually the first box will disappear before the dragon spawns. And he should have waited like 5 or 6 seconds to do that. But this one is going to time out before the dragon actually spawns. Yeah, Warwick is going to take the damage here, and Shaco is going to attack the dragon from the back, and hopefully that works out for them. So it seems that they're going to do bottom lane with 1 champion, so solo, and top lane with 2. But I'm not actually sure because there is no real real support. So I'm guessing that Warwick will help out the lane that only has 1 champion in it at the bottom. So there we go, the dragon. The dragon going for Warwick in the end, and they already have it. Easy peasy. And now we're going to follow Malzahar. Malzahar pushing his lane a little bit too hard. We have Xin Zhao on the enemy team, by the way, to the jungle. Let me lock it on the camera. It's not really useful, but you can see a little bit of what's happening. 8 minions versus 2 minions, so far doing a decent job of denying apparently, and getting the last hits. Although, yeah, as Malzahar, I always have trouble getting the last hits because, yeah, well, that happens. Your shield or your what is they called, malefic visions, they they really do a lot of damage, and it's really hard to last hit with them. So you really need to time your basic attacks correctly. And doing a lot of damage here to this probably AP Scion, yeah. Who doesn't have his shield yet. He goes for stun first and then apparently doesn't use his shield at all yet. But yeah, the AP Scion is pretty weak when you can catch him without his shield. Unless he goes for a really tanky build, and that still makes him an excellent Scion. But it doesn't do as much damage, and most people just want the full-on damage build, which is really bad on, well, virtually every champion. You normally want to have some defensive items. or at least, yeah, well, something like Rod of Ages. That's really the least you can do. But Abyssal Scepter would be good as an item. Things like that that do help you with your AP build, but also give you either armor or magic resist. And finally he has his shield, but the shield isn't very strong yet, and the shield doesn't do any damage. That was just no damage at all. So the last hitting increasing the here, doing a better job now. But it is very hard, as I said, to use that. Oh, apparently Shaco is going in lane, and Warwick is the jungler. So yeah, that reminds me, go watch Legend Commentaries. It's a YouTube channel here, and watch the worst Warwick commentary ever. He put it out today. He's doing jungle Warwick with cloth armor first, so as his first item, cloth armor and health pots, because he needed sustain in the jungle, was his reasoning, which is completely untrue. I mean, that is just retarded. But yeah, he really recommended the build to everyone to go cloth armor first and then go Matter's Blood Razors as your first item, because it helps so much with the damage you do with your ultimate, and that is really the most retarded thing I've ever heard a commentator say. Not the most retarded I've ever heard anyone say, because people tend to build troll things all the time for no good reason. How did this Vayne not get this? Yeah. Okay. So they do get the kill. And no call going out. No wards anywhere, even though they have Shaco with his boxes. There is no nothing. Well, oh, there was an MIA call, I just didn't see it. Anyway, yeah, go watch that, and it's hilarious. It really is. I just watched it because I kept watching it because it was just so bad, and yeah, I have no idea how he got that. Apparently, going for the worst jungler ever and then recommending the worst build ever was his intention of that. I have no idea. To be honest, I really don't know what he was thinking or intending to make out of that, because it's definitely not a good jungle guide, and it's not even a good build in the end game. Because you only want to build the Matter's Blood Razors against really tanky teams, or even if they have Cho'Gath, which is fed or has some really high HP values, then it's useful. But otherwise, just go for the Wriggles Lantern. You get wards, you get lifesteal, you get so much more use out of that early game than a Matter's Blood Razor. Man, that's an expensive item. And if you just do it for the 5 hits you get from your ultimate, to do like, I don't know, 100 more damage, then I think you really don't understand the game very well. Anyway, I'm not used to seeing these kind of commentaries from commentators, and it was just, yeah, well, anyway. Getting a little bit more damage done here, the Scion, but still not really impressive. 26 minions to 48 minions, so even with the extra kill, he's still behind. And they are going to get another dragon here when it spawns. See, he loses a box again. And that's just a waste of mana and a waste of time, because he could have stayed away from that for another 20 seconds. Second box going down. So you should know, if you're trying to do this strategy, you should know these things. I mean, you should know it's 8:46 that the Baron went down. So 14:46, and then you do minus 90 seconds, and then you know when you should place your first box. It's not that hard. But apparently for this Shaco it is really hard. Obviously you don't need to have 6 or 7 of these Jack-in-the-Boxes up to do Dragon in the first place. Because you have double smite and you have Warwick, and yeah, this enemy team is not paying attention anyway, so obviously didn't ward anything, and they didn't ward anything either. And that box, by the way, the one that just died, wasn't even in range of the dragon, so what the hell, dude. Getting some damage done here, the Scion. And Warwick coming in to steal a minion here? Yeah, I don't know why. Dude, go here. 2 guys. Kill them. But Warwick apparently just wants to get damaged a bit and steal some minions and XP. Instead of going to the jungle, getting that done, or going to kill this guy. Oh, he's now running into him. Okay. No, nothing. So anyway, the middle lane is mainly about farming here. It seems that the Malzahar cannot really kill Scion, and Scion cannot really kill Malzahar without the help of his jungler or anyone else. In this case, it was Vayne. So it's mainly about farming now, and yeah, top lane is I guess a lot harder to hold for Caitlyn, because who puts Caitlyn top? And yeah, now the Renekton is actually bottom lane, and I don't know why, because it seemed that he was doing okay top, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, he's 2 and 0. Caitlyn's 1 and 2. So no wards up on the map, and I don't know if what this guy's building. Oh, I did have him. He's building AP. Oh, these guys. I'm sorry for you newbies that you have to play with these kind of guys. It is just sad. Then again, I saw a lot of bad play today, so I guess it's more common to see bad play than good play. And by now he should be up 83 to 63, so he's still 20 minions up, even though Scion can just wipe out the whole minion wave with 1 shield, plus 3 basic attacks. But he's going for some extra damage on Malzahar instead of for the actual last hits. He's still getting 3 of them, but yeah, you should go for the last hits instead of for the harassment on the enemy champion. Because the harassment on the enemy champion doesn't give you gold, and especially a Scion, where you can wipe out the whole minion wave and then go for the stun on the enemy champion. Yeah, that does a lot better. Or that is a lot better for you, and yeah, are they going to get this Scion? Because his shield just blew up. Come on, go. There we go. Oh, double stun. That was fail. That could have been 4 seconds of stun. And they both did it at the same time. that was bad. Warwick should have ulted in as soon as he saw him. There were 3 guys coming, and Malzahar should just cast his what's it called, null zone, when the whatever his name is Scion. When the Scion has been ulted, he should throw down the null zone and then go for his ultimate after Warwick's ultimate is done. That's how you play that, and everyone should know that. that Warwick's ultimate has to go first, because then you can get an easy null zone placement. Baron is going down at 15 minutes, which means that, yeah, all of these boxes are probably going to live until then, and they are going to get Baron here pretty easily, I think, because this guy has Medra's Razors. This guy should have had Medra's Razors as well if they wanted to go for Baron. And yeah, Baron isn't there for another 40 seconds, so. Yeah, everyone needs to help out here, it seems. Finally getting some minion kills with his shield explosion, but yeah, 12 seconds guys, come on, help him out. Oh, he did lose at least one box, it seems. And there we go, getting the kills on. Yeah, I cannot see the actual health. But with Malzahar still being mid, apparently the enemy team has no idea that this is a possibility. Obviously you should ward, and that would kind of help out in this situation. So 22 seconds for the first Baron. That is excellent. So the next Baron will spawn at 31:22. And they should have written that down here. Obviously they missed the dragon here. But yeah, you can get a better team composition on if you want to do this. Because what you want is, you want Shaco, obviously. Warwick is a good one as well, but you also want someone like Heimerdinger or Soraka or someone like that to reduce the... I don't know if you can still do that. To reduce the magic resist of the dragon, or of the Baron and dragon, but that way you can get even easier Barons, and you don't even have to be there all at the same time, because you can just place all of these turrets and jack-in-the-boxes and still be in lane. Well, Shaco has to be there to pick it up. But yeah, the Warwick-Shaco combo works out pretty well. You can also do Udyr with Shaco, obviously. But Shaco with the boxes is kind of a necessity for this kind of a strategy. Come on. Come on, Garen. Garen doesn't have his ultimate up, so this is not going to work. Unfortunately. Getting stunned, but that's about it. This stun not doing a whole lot of damage, about 200. And that's not a big deal. Sion, dude, what are you doing? The ultimate failing there because he got stunned right as he ulted. And that is definitely not a good idea. Oh, Sion almost dying there. Wow, just because he stood in the null zone. And Shaco actually failing at getting that last hit on the champion. Yeah, the clone is stuck here. I don't know. That was just a fail. Bottom lane, just deciding, yeah, this is all fun and games, but let's just kill a turret with our Baron buff. Because nothing has happened with their Baron buff. They're just screwing around in the mid, or in the jungle, near the mid lane. And the idea of getting Baron is not that you get the 300 gold. The idea is that you become stronger than the enemy team and you can actually kill them. Yeah, it was really unfortunate that his ultimate got stunned, which is a very nice thing to do from Sion, but it's very unfortunate. What was this? Can't wait until they get rid of Duo Q? Why? I don't know. Whatever. Nice scrolling, guys. Nice scrolling. Buggy at all. So are they finally... Yeah, they finally pick off 2 enemies. And even though Baron buff has worn off, yeah. It is kind of strange that they didn't get anything done except for the third kill on bottom because there was nobody there. When they had Baron buff, and now that Baron buff is worn off, all of a sudden they get 4 kills, because this is a kill as well, or it should at least be. Oh my god, Warwick dude. Yeah, that's kill 4. So they are going to get 2 turrets too, and yeah, they should probably gear up for the next Baron already. 'Cause I didn't say, or I didn't know. Oh, it was 15 minutes. So that means in a minute and 15 seconds, the next one will be up. Ah, well, and 22 seconds later. No, it's still a minute and 20 seconds, guys. So, yeah, this time he is exactly in time. It's an accident, but still, everyone runs already to it. Wow, that is really early. Yeah, they should indeed get a pink ward, because there's a good chance that it is actually warded this time. And that's a horrible place for a pink ward. There's a ward here, or in the back. There, you cannot see it with this warding position. On the back I'm not actually sure, but behind this wall you cannot see it. Yeah, let's see another Baron going down here. So no warding going on for this enemy team. Didn't need the pink ward here because they were in the fights here all for the last 5 minutes. So they know nobody was going towards this. And are they going to get this? Yeah, they are. No problems. Especially now Caitlyn comes to help. I'm assuming smites are still up. Yeah, there we go. And once again, easy Baron. They are going to lose this middle turret, I'm afraid. Oh, or not. Or Garen's just going to clear up all of the minions, and they are going to get a triple kill here. Nicely done. And yeah, there's just 2 more guys to be killed here. It shouldn't be too much of a problem to get them. It is apparently too much of a problem to get them. Not a whole lot of CC on this team except for these 2 guys, and they just ran off. And Caitlyn just died in the middle of the fight. Anyway, we're going to fast forward a little bit because we can see that this game is already won. And getting a Baron just on top of that, that is just excellent, excellent. It's just a fun strategy, this. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone trying to do this, because it takes too much time normally, and if someone spots it, then it completely doesn't work. Oh, Garen might actually go down, wow. Nobody helping him out. Malzahar completely out of position here. Get out of there. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. Trying to use his ultimate very offensively, and this guy coming in to die as well. Yeah. Not the best Shaco ever, but hey, it's just fun. Just having the fun. You can have fun with these games as well, it doesn't matter. Although I recommend you have the fun in private games, so with a complete team, and not in solo queue like this. But in this case it did work, and yeah, they should have probably saw this coming, the enemy team, because 2 smites means someone is going for a level 1 dragon. And a level 1 dragon pretty much means they're going for a very early Baron, and you should at least ward Baron. I mean, how hard is that? But yeah, it's fun when it works, and as I said before the Shaco nerf, you could actually do level 1 dragon all on your own. And yeah, back then it was really hard to see that one coming, so you had to ward dragon or at least look for this trick whenever you had a Shaco jungler, and everyone knew that, so that's why it didn't work anymore. And yeah, it only worked in really low level games after that. But obviously it was a tactic devised by the pros, because, well, they thought it would be funny. And yeah, it does work. It works very well, in fact, or it worked very well. But yeah, after that, nothing like this has worked very efficiently, because the dragon now spawns at 2:30. Well, it always did spawn pretty late, and that means that you will lose quite a bit of experience just placing the experience and gold, but mainly experience, because you don't get the global experience anymore. But you lose quite a lot by having to spend all the time putting the boxes at dragon. And I guess in this case the Warwick could have gone wolves into blue into dragon, and only Shaco would have lost experience, and that would have been a lot better. And I wonder how many of them he's going to lose this time. Only 1. Yeah, so that's not bad. But he should attack from the back, obviously, because that does 20% more damage. 3rd dragon before 30 minutes. That is excellent. Oh my god. These tactics, guys. These tactics. Too good. Yeah, that was an excellent ult, and that worked out pretty well. Yeah, AP Sion, as you can see, not very good at staying alive. He doesn't have any health except for the 2 Dorn's rings, and that is not useful at all. Because how are you going to stay alive if you after you blew up your shield? It's just, yeah, whatever. So Sion says this team is too retarded right when I say that his build is retarded. Okay. Oh, well, I didn't say retarded. I did say it wasn't very good. And it isn't. So, still think that AD Scion is the way to go normally. But yeah, if you want a mid champion to be Scion, then yeah, you need to go AP Scion, because it is just, it does more damage. And yeah, you don't have to run into the minions every time. You can just blow up your shield. Well, you still have to run into the minions, but you cannot get damage because you have a shield. Oh yeah, just finished this turret. There we go. Don't know what the bug is that you don't get that on your screen anymore. Like you destroy the turrets. How about placing a box? Yeah, good. These dudes.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yeah, anyway, this game is over, obviously. We are going to fast forward a little bit, and we're going to see this Caitlyn take out both of the turrets, probably. Oh, yeah, I cannot really see. No, they still have plenty of minions. Could have easily gone for at least one of them. But anyway. Inhibitor is going to respawn, but they have 2 down, so it's no problem. Come on. If anyone knows the hotkey for that, please send me a message. So don't leave a comment, just send me a message. How can I switch this? So finally we do get the surrender.
Victory!
Yeah, nice tactic. And definitely a good game. Finally. So I'm done for today. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.